So, what they're trying to do to you and me in Toronto is trying to rape us off and then say that we don't matter afterwards. So their game right now is happening. It's already happened to me. They raped me off to Mira, and Mira said to herself, "I'm not a Kanyan Amble anymore." And I was like, "It's crazy," because when I met her for the first time in the outside of university at that party in 2012, this Yusuf was there. I mentioned before in the previous video. She said, "I know." She knows she's rejecting me. Sorry. She knows I'm rejecting her. I don't want her. She's a loser. She knows that. So you know what she's gonna do? Play with dolls to bring me back and play with my life, like Nero's doing to you. Nero, I met at that boat cruise. I made a video at Tamil Culture, an interview I had. He was there. And he threatened me too. He said, "I'm gonna go and fucking rape that girl. You better not fucking come see her." Brandon Van Suranjan was there. They all know they're working together. Ducey, Brian, Atavan, Brandon Van Suranjan, Nero, and Benicia was there too. Your friend Yuvina was there. Vibisha was there. Subhana Kaushia were there. A lot of those people were working with Branavan to figure me out, rape me off, so I can't make them look like losers as I leave the community. I don't know why they're like that, but that's what they are. So anyway, me doing Tuaf again gets all my memory, my power back. So I get all my energy back again. Whatever they rape me off, I get all that back. You know that know thyself that removed, all that comes back. It's like I came out of my mom again. The hadith says if I do 50 Tuafs, like I said before in the previous video, it's as if I came out of my mother's womb, like after I come out of mother again. All my minor sins are forgiven. It says I don't have major sins and you don't either, we're fine. The Tawaf, every time you raise your foot off the ground and circle around, 10 bad deeds are erased and 10 good deeds are added. It's such a, you feel it too. Like it's such a huge burden you feel, but it's like you're walking through like a truck and you're just getting to the destination way better. It's like you're being all the knives that you got thrown at you taken out of you. Like it's a crazy feeling. You'll know what I mean if you do it. And there's all these angels apparently blessing us, watching from the above the house of Allah, the house of God. Kaaba is the house of God if you don't know. It's house of Allah. So we pray towards it everywhere in the world and we circle it. As tawaf is like doing prayer. It's four things you can do in this world. And anywhere, especially Mecca or in Mecca, but you could do prayer everywhere. But you can do prayer here. I said many times, 100,000 times more powerful. So you can do 500,000 times powerful prayer, 500,000 here rather than doing 500,000 prayers of your entire life in Canada. Tawaf is like praying. Adam used to do it. Muhammad, peace be upon him, used to do it. Everyone used to do it. They circle around Kaaba. Abraham, Ishmael, everyone. The Makim Ibrahim is constructed there. It's like this wall. It's like a statue-looking thing. It's with the footprint of Abraham himself, the guy who had the Jewish son Isaac and Ishmael, the Muslim son. Hagar on the one side, and Isaac is his own the wife he kept, their son. So the Jewish one was the more fucked up line, obviously. The Muslim was a true line. Muhammad peace be upon him paid for the Muslim line. Ishmael helped him make a lot of that stuff as well. The house of Kaaba, they rebuilt it or something. I think they did. So now we have the house of Kaaba. It's here. There's two holy cities that people mainly go to, Mecca, Medina, and there's a small other mosque somewhere in Jerusalem that still has value to Islam, but we don't really go there that I know of. But people do say that one is something too, but no one goes there that I've ever heard of. That I don't know of. No one ever mentioned going there. People talk about Medina, Mecca. They don't talk about it there though. Medina's not far from here. It's a little bit distant. It's not far from here. You can get there in maybe an hour or two maximum. It took me $13 Canadian to get from Jeddah Airport to here. It takes me a little bit more money to get to Medina. So it's not expensive. It's not a far distance. It takes an hour and a half by train. So it's not far at all. Hour and a half, an hour by train, I think. It's not far. And speed rail. And yeah. So $13 Canadian to take the train to get here is nothing. And the hotels are not expensive. They're $20, $15, $30, $40, around there, depending on what. This is $35. This is a pretty great hotel, as I showed you before and told you before. So it varies. Anyway, so Nero and Mira are playing with dolls to control you. So they are planning to destroy you and me for this Zion, vaginas don't matter, dicks don't matter. We saw it, we disgraced it, we left, to make us seem valueless. Mira, every single time she used to give me this, every single time I exploded, I'm going to tell you because you're my wife. Only you can see this video, by the way. You remember I stayed in high school, I love your butt and stuff? Yeah, I never loved butts until I saw yours, dude. So I love you still in every way, shape, and form. Like, I love you and you alone. I love you and no one else. But they know that and they're trying to destroy using dolls. That's all. So Nero's doing it, and so is Ducey and everyone else. Ducey played with dolls to get to you in grade 12. And Anthony, I remember in grade 12, they're attacking you. Like, why don't you care about anybody yourself? They got to you. Jashika, all these loser Tamils and loser blacks and loser Muslims, that Pakistani woman I told you, She figured out I like my hair, I want to get married, and I'm so happy after Mira to rape me. She wants to destroy my happiness, so she says I'm playing with dolls to bring me to Pakistani people in the Pakistani Thorncliffe, where I lived in 2021. Remember after you came and spoke to me? I went and lived there. Those guys trying to figure me out to destroy me too, and trying to make me lose my hair and stuff. These people are fucked in the head, man. So yeah, man, they're fucked in the head, bro. Like something is deranged about these people. Yoshika, I can't make you care about me. I don't know what your state is with me. I'm sorry Mira happened. I will make up for that for the rest of my life with you. But Yoshika, if they're playing with dolls even when we reject them, what do you think can save us in this life? Nothing. Not your parents' money, not my parents' money, not any money in the world. You know, white people play with dolls to make things happen too. And that's a very high level of Satan they're playing with right now. So my heart told me, when Yusuf trying to make me forget who you are, and Hashim's trying to forget who you are, well, told me that when Yusuf was not the Hashim one, do du'as and you'll be fine. And I was like, what is du'as? What is that? It's the du'as I found. Allah, protect me from my front, behind me, from my right, from my left, and above me. And I seek refuge in you from being taken anywhere from a refuge in your magnificence from being taken anywhere beneath me. Those 6 angels beside, left, right, left, from behind, above, and below will protect you from any doll playing. I didn't know that though. So now you know. Okay? So I've saved your virginity. I've saved your fucking sanctity from everyone on this planet. The whites are trying to rape you off through Nero to say that's your life. I'm trying to save you from it. Ishika, they're gonna rape you and say you didn't matter. That's what they're doing this for. To show you and me and JM Ravi and Vikram and Ajit Kumar and Kamal Hassan and Shruti Hassan and all of us are just Vasil. We're whores. We don't matter. That's what the Zion movement rapes us and rapes our value, and our biggest thing they can take from us, not our money. It's our identity and our sexual value and our respect and our self-respect, and it's all that. It's so scary, Ishika. So please understand, du'a's protection from God will save you. Don't be scared of the word Allah. I was too. Initially, I was like, I'm not going to say Allah, I'm going to say God. But now I understand Allah's religion and language and heaven to hear. So Shiva is not God. Ganesh is not God. Ganesh got his head cut off and couldn't even fucking figure his own head out. So he ain't going to save yours. The Quran says over and over and over again, any gods they pray to, God ain't going to save them. They're not God at all. God is God always. The creator of the heavens and the earth is God. Ganesh or Shiva or Jesus or Abraham are not God. No one needs to fucking pray to them. Now, they even say they'll pray to Jesus' mom, Mary. You know, my mom, in front of Woburn Collegiate Institute, Woburn High School, walks all the way from my house, this idiot. Even now, after Sadaka died, she does this. Before, I don't know if she did it. After Sadaka died, she always does this. When I think my parents thought she did this. She walks as a Mary statue. She goes, praise. Mala pray. I'm like, Amma, the Quran says people who are Christian will do this. Don't pray to this. Pray to Allah. Why don't you guys pray to God for once in your fucking life? Why are you praying to all this fake bullshit? My mom's not even Christian. She thinks it's better. She used to pray to Jesus Christ statue in our Swami Tatta as well. In the தப்பான கடவுளெல்லாம் ப்ரே பண்றாங்க. குர்ஆனே சொல்லிருக்கு, Mary the Thai has a chapter in our religion. Mary the Thai, Mary. You know, Mary, Zachariah, all these names are mentioned in the Quran. It's a Jesus family line. And he has a cousin, I think his name, I forget. There's a John. Yeah. So there's a lot of people, Yashika, the Quran says what my mom's doing wrong. So instead of taking a chance on Mary or Jesus, we all know, I know Mary says, okay, I know all about this. I'm a Hindu, I know this. It says in the Quran, everyone who hears the prophet's names will know they're from God. So I knew this as a Hindu. Yeah, I know Jesus from God. I know that. I don't know why, but I know that. I know every single prophet, Muhammad, doesn't matter. They're all from God. I'm not stupid, I know that. But yeah, I forget. So the point is, all these people are all from God. They're amazing people. And just try to pray to God. Do prayer. I'll give your strength back. You remember you asked me how I get my power back? It was praying 5 times a day. The only time Islam worked for me ever, and Pakistan's trying to stop me praying 5 times a day all the time, in Toronto and here, they're trying to stop me from praying. They don't want me praying because they get my strength back. 5 times a day I prayed. They don't want me to believe I'm a good person again. That's what she was. The Pakistani woman's trying to make me stop doing. He's a good person. He keeps going. We need to stop that. He can't appreciate this world. He can't appreciate his fucking cell phone. He can't appreciate himself and be a good guy. We don't want that. We don't have his hair. We don't have to have anything. Pakistan people right now for saying, what is he like? Casio, Nokia, Honda, hair. Rape him. It's a bisar nice. The Pakistani woman's husband commits suicide in the end. And so did Shobika's mom, my younger sister's friend on my street. They're trying to kill me or something, and they couldn't do it in the end, so they'll commit suicide, trying to get back to Hellfire. That's gonna happen too. You'll see. A lot of people commit suicide that I know of. My uncle that screwed my dad over that has a BMWs now. No, one BMW. He had never had multiple, only one. He's older than your BMW. It's a 5 Series from like 2013. This guy screwed my dad over for fucking that car. He took money to forget my mom and my dad, and that came from Charles. Ravi came from England, gave money, sexed my dad's sister, one of them, and they both took money and forgot us. And now they have houses in Florida, Key West, and they're Ravi, I mean, Kailas is knows that Nero's in your life, and he knows Black Tamil is trying to rape you off, and he knows they're trying to rape me off too. They know he knows that's what's happening. I saw from him, he knows everything, and he even said he knows. He even said in his heart, "I know that's what they're doing to her, but we have to pretend like it's not your wife and it's theirs." So he said the same thing. He's like, "Oh, why you go back to the house if you know that guy's gonna be with her?" I was like, "But Sway's the one who wouldn't let me date you in prom. Remember, he's the one who's trying to make me and you fight and everything." He's trying to separate you through the whole time of my life. You don't know about this. I'll tell you the rest of the story about what Sway did to separate me from you, dude. His dad used to come. His dad came once in high school with Suhail and Gajang, and I wanted to show you my Ultimate Color Supreme, the one that my dad had, the white one, in my driveway. Bring it to high school. It's a true story. You won't believe I want to show it to you. I want to show it to you. And this guy came. I know you want to show her stuff. I know you want to be with her. We have a power. We can figure you out. We also hold the devil. We're gonna try to rape her off the Nero. I want to make sure you don't get any power. So I was trying to boost the car with a battery booster, and they're trying to stop me from doing that. So they don't want me and you to have confidence and strength and power and energy and keep going. They want to destroy us so it never happens. Before we can even make some sort of chemistry, they're like, no, we're gonna do this today. So we're like, that's what they're doing. Swain's dad's black, and he married a very white sister of my mom's, and he doesn't like this son that came out was white as well. Swain's brother's white and younger than me, is also all his hair almost, using his hair big time more than me. So Swain has lost none of his hair. It's not genetic, it's hate. They just don't like him succeeding. That's what Black Tamils do to our families. That's why I hate Black Tamils being in our families. Oh, Suhail is the only Black Tamil kid in the entire family of my mom's that's that black. Everyone else is fair as shit. It's like 15 kids, him and like Ajay. And the amount of hate they give all of us, it's quite evident if Suhail died, we'll all be better off. If he just died, 15 or 14 of the kids can have a life. That's how bad it is. Oh, none of us can get married before him. None of us can become doctors. That's what they said on his university second year. His dad and him said from England to my mom and dad, they're not supposed to become doctors. It's not black. So fucking retarded, man. So that's what's happening. Anyway, what else can I tell you? Oh, so